Afternoon, everybody. I know everyone loves a montage. That certainly does the job. I'm sure you'll agree. Welcome along to Carlton House. A particularly warm welcome to viewers on Sky Sports News HQ and on the Lions Facebook channel as well. I know there has been a lot of speculation about who's going to be filling the seats to my right. We are just a couple of moments away from putting the people in their places. But before we do that, would you please welcome into the room the British and Irish Lions head coach Warren Gatland and the tour manager for 2017, John Spencer. John, nice to see you. Warren, nice to see you too. Grab a seat. We'll have a couple of quick questions, if you're all right. The big day has arrived for you to put some of your coaches alongside. How easy a process has it been for you, and how exciting is it to be building your team?
Yeah, it's been challenging in terms of I've spoken to a lot of people, and one of the things that I've said is about two points. Ron, it was about continuity, and the other is about sort of adding some fresh faces. So I think we've tried to work on that and get a bit of a mix, and really excited about the quality of people we've got involved, and also about the performances of the Northern Hemisphere teams in the autumn campaigns. Yeah.
We'll talk a bit more about that in due course, but as someone who's been to New Zealand with the Lions and won back in 1971, how much confidence are you generating at the moment from the team that's been put together?
Oh, enormous amounts of confidence. You only have to look at the experience and the form of the coaches that have been selected to know that they can win in New Zealand. We're absolutely confident about that, and everybody who is associated with the British and Irish Lions thinks exactly the same. We know we can win.
Good stuff. Great to hear. Without further ado, can I ask you to do the honours, please, as we welcome them in.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to announce that the coaching team for the 2017 British and Irish Lions tour to New Zealand to assist Warren Gatland is Rob Howley, Steve Borthwick and Andy Farrell.
Congratulations, Rob. Well done. Nice to see you. Steve, congratulations.
Steve.
Well done, Andy. Welcome back. If I can ask the three of you to take a seat. Many congratulations to all of you. And if I can come to you first of all, back in the Lions jersey once again. What are the emotions on being asked to join Warren once again for the tour to New Zealand?
Fantastic, honour, privilege, super excited. Challenge, big challenge ahead, etc. Can't wait to get going.
As someone, you've obviously got 2 wins over the All Blacks on your coaching CV, one with England and one with Ireland. The challenge now is to do it twice in 3 Saturdays. And when you look around at the potential stars who might be joining you in that Lions squad, how much confidence do you have about what can be achieved?
Well, you look at the form of the 4 nations, of what just happened in the autumn series at Scotland, the fantastic win against Argentina, extremely unlucky to not beat Australia. Wales had their most successful autumn series since 2002, and England are massively on a roll and going great guns at the minute, and Ireland's had a few good wins as well. So Northern Hemisphere rugby's in a great place, isn't it? We're going to be doing battle against each other in the Six Nations in the new year, which is going to be great. And as coaches, we're going to be watching. Each other's teams, etc. And look, we're going to have a headache, aren't we, after the Six Nations? Because there's going to be some top players that are going to be disappointed that they're not going to go on the tour. So it's super exciting time, isn't it, for Northern Hemisphere rugby? And let's get it started.
Absolutely. An exciting time for you as well, Steve. I think 18 months ago you were preparing to take Japan into the World Cup. Since then, you've helped register arguably the greatest upset in rugby. You've taken England on a clean sweep, and today looking impressive in the red. Even for you, has this been something of a whirlwind, or is it sort of a year that you've just taken in your stride?
So yeah, the Lions is special. To never been part of it as a player, I thought the opportunity to be involved passed. So now to be asked to be involved as part of the coaching team, as Andy says, it's a privilege, it's an honour, it's very humbling.
And how strong a squad do you think the Lions will be able to assemble?
I think seeing all 4 nations in this recent series of games, we've had players playing really, really well. So I think that we have the players and the potential to build a great forward pack. It means the preparation is going to be vital to bring that pack together as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Congratulations. It's a 5th tour for you, Rob, 2 as a player and your 3rd as a coach. A new set of stash once again. Is the excitement when you put the Lions badge on, is it where it's always been or perhaps even greater given the challenge that's to come?
Greater. It's the pinnacle of the coaching career as a player. It's something that you look forward to. And obviously to work with both Steve and Andy, the experiences which we've had as coaches, 2-9, 2-13, is something that you look forward to. And just say what the boys have said in terms of Northern Hemisphere rugby. From an attacking perspective, the modern test game now requires you to score 28, 30 points. And I think that's going to be the challenge going to New Zealand in May. And look forward to the Six Nations now.
And for you personally, though, you've had amazing highs with the Lions and some lows as well. What are the memories that you reflect on now from your time in the Lions jersey?
Certainly as a player, I'll never forget Durban, 1997, my shoulder. My daughter still can't believe I was crying. But obviously as a coach, the experience we had in 2013, I think that, the intense scrutiny in the Lions, certainly from a coach's perspective and going into that last game, 1-1 with everything, to gain and lose. And I think players have to take a lot of credit for that performance. I think that the hardest thing on a Lions tour is momentum and getting momentum back. And we certainly did that. And, that 3rd test victory for the Lions, from an attacking perspective, there's a legacy with the Lions, the way you want to play, the intent, the ambition. And that was going to be the challenge come May 2017.
Yeah. Just to pick up as well, you mentioned you're going to have to score 3 tries, possibly 30 points to win. How ambitious will the Lions have to be in the way that they play, and how much potential do you see in the players that you could be working with?
Well, it's just to reiterate what the boys have just said in terms of the autumn series. I think that the intent and the ambition will have to be there. I think when you look at New Zealand, the 2-3 tries, you need to be competitive. Ireland certainly showed the way by scoring the 40 points over in Chicago, scoring 5 tries, and that's going to be the challenge. And I think that as coaches we embrace it, and as players they've got a great opportunity. I suppose the autumn series you put a marker down, and now we're into the pressure of the Six Nations, the competition, and it's there for them to grasp, put their hands up and obviously put themselves in the shop window.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun watching it all unfold. Warren, just a quick further question. You mentioned on Saturday that there might be 1 or 2 other additions. Obviously touched on the fact there's been a lot of speculation about who is going to join you, but have you got any update on other people that you're talking to? Or
I think over the next couple of months is want to add some sort of specialist people into the coaching setup, and absolutely delighted with the quality that we've got here at the moment. And there's no rush, specifically at the moment, but just making sure that it speak to the right people, and hopefully we're able to do that and get their permission and their release over the next couple of months to just strengthen what's important. Because one of the things I think we learned from 2013, just the pressure on the coaches, because it's not 1 team a week that you're preparing. You're sort of preparing 2 teams for 2 games every week, and it's relentless. It's tough, and sometimes there's 2 or 3 training sessions a day. It's just 1 team, and you've got to be back up with the next team because you're thinking about 3 or 4 days' time. So, we need to add to this coaching team, and I'm looking forward to the potential quality that's out there as well.
So no answers. The speculation can continue for the
the speculation's been brilliant. I think some of the names being bandied around has been fantastic. I haven't heard of some of the people that have been bandied around. So, it's that interest that it creates, and that's what the Lions does.
Yeah. Just a quick question as tour manager, do you feel that things are building exactly as you would like at this point?
Yes, there's a massive amount of work going on behind the scenes. Logistics, hotels is a challenge in New Zealand with the earthquake, that sort of thing. But everything is on form. The supporters are there. The packages have sold better than they've ever sold before at this stage. The Sea of Red will be there. We're all looking forward to using this iconic badge to pull on the red jersey. The confidence is there now, so I'm really pleased with the state that we're in, yes.
Metaphorically, is that big red clock just beginning to tick a bit quicker towards the start of the tour for you?
Yeah, I think today's a really special day, and for these guys, their focus over the next few months is the Six Nations and doing a good job there and back to their national teams, and that's really, really important. And as Rob said, that's the competition phase, and then for the players, it's they've had the autumn, they've got that under their belts, and making sure they perform in the Six Nations, and it's a massive opportunity for them for a lot of those players to continue with their form and to really be counted over the next few months. And then when the Six Nations is finished, then we'll really start focusing on New Zealand.
Great stuff. Gentlemen, many congratulations on your appointments. We will leave it there. I know you've got a lot of media rounds to do. Warren, thank you very much, Steve, for coming as well. Ladies and gents, I give you Rob Howley, Steve Borthwick, Andy Farrell. Congratulations. John and Warren, thank you very much indeed. Here's to a happy 2017.